Hello to my Food Network family. My name is Chef Michael Feker. It is freezing here in Wisconsin, but food is something that warms your heart, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I am at one of my favorite markets because it's called Fresh Market, and truly many of the ingredients are amazing and fresh. I always design my menu and the food that I wanna eat according to the global influences that is within me. Today, I wanna go to the Mediterranean. I wanna get some lamb, I wanna get some eggplants, maybe infuse those flavors with some rosemary and some fresh mint, a little bit of acidity, and tons of flavor. Whenever you come to the market, come with a concept in mind. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We are in one of my favorite aisles. I love fresh produce. You know, just like a movie, you have the main actor and then you have the supporting cast. I guess in my case, I appreciate the supporting cast a little bit more than the main actor. But it is a mistake for you to choose your vegetables, then figure out what your protein or your main actor is going to be. Let's go figure out if we can find that beautiful lamb, and then we choose the eggplant and everything else. Now we are at another one of my favorite aisles, the protein aisle, the meat, the fish. And the most important relationship that you can make with anyone in a store is with your fishmonger, your meat man, your butcher, so you can constantly communicate and let them tell you what is fresh. That lamb looks amazingly fresh. It's fresh, isn't it? Yeah. Look at these beautiful lamb chops. On one side of it, you have the tenderloin of the lamb. On the other side, you have the loin, just like a porterhouse. That's exactly what this is. So I'm gonna buy these 5 lamb chops because I wanna cook for myself and for my wife. The kids are out today with their friends, so that's what we're gonna do. Can I have those 5 lamb chops, please?
Sure can, sir.
I got the main actor right here, beautiful lamb chops. Now we're gonna create the supporting cast. Eggplant and lamb, a marriage made in heaven. Don't take too many, just take enough that you need. That way you're forced to keep coming back to the market. You know why? Because that's a huge key of eating healthy, eating pure, and constantly having fresh ingredients that you deal with. What beautiful baby eggplant. Firm, dense, so there's not too much air pocket in there. It doesn't have too many seeds, so it's not as bitter. Oh, look at those bell peppers. Look at those gorgeous bell peppers. Can you imagine the color of that red, the way it's gonna look on our plate? And this is really what I need. That's all I need. I have my eggplant, I have my bell pepper. Oh, wait a minute. There's a rosemary. I got my rosemary, I have my balsamic vinegar at home. I don't need anything else. Garlic, of course, is in every pantry. I have it. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna cook together now. You know, we are always looking for deals, but when it comes to food, that shouldn't be one of your prerogatives. What you really need to do is make sure that the best ingredients and the purest ingredients are the top of the list. Of course, if the price is right, that's so much the better. But if you have to pay a little bit more for a pure ingredient, cut that somewhere else to make sure that you're within the budget. We all live by the budget, right? But we shouldn't die because of the budget. So, let's pay. Welcome to my chef's counter. This is where the magic happens and where I cook specifically for my guests that sit at this counter or at this specific tables and eat with me. I show them the entire process from creating the flavors to serving the flavors and the journey in between. I had some garlic that I already had in my refrigerator. I already had some fresh mint, and here's the rosemary. Let's start by charring the bell pepper first on an open flame and let the bell pepper do its thing. This is the amount of eggplant that we're going to use for my wife and I. We're going to drizzle. Eggplant is a sponge when it comes to oil and absorbs all the oil. You add a little bit of oil in the bottom of your pan. With the help of one of these eggplants, you need to spread it out evenly. So the entire surface of the pan or the sheet pan is covered. Now we're gonna add these as is in the pan. We're gonna take this and put them in the oven. Okay. Then we have the lamb chops. Look at these beautiful lamb chops. Let's increase the heat. Hot pan, cold oil, your ingredients will never stick. Drizzle it over the lamb chop and that little bit of fat cap that's on it. spread it with the back of your tongs or spoon so it's evenly spread. Now look at this. As you created a wet surface, now your seasoning is gonna stick. This is gonna be beautiful. Ready? Down. Fat cap down. That's gonna get crunchy. The fat is gonna be rendered. I wish all of you either had smell-o-vision or you were right here with me. The aroma is magnificent for just such simple things. The trick in cooking a beautiful lamb chop is now we're gonna set it on its bone. And that bone is gonna start heating up and it's gonna send the heat through the tenderloin and the loin, and we're gonna cook it to a medium rare. Now something else. Hey, what happened to the red bell pepper? It's all black now. You know why we heated it and charred it? So the pectin, which is the natural glue between the skin and the flesh, loosened up on us. And now we're gonna place it in a plastic bag. We're gonna add a little bit of 5-year-old balsamic vinegar. There you go. The pan sauce is coming together right now. All those yum yums are released. A little bit of marsala. We're gonna add the chicken broth. You're done. That's your sauce right there. We're gonna reduce temperature. We're gonna allow the marriage to happen. Meanwhile, we're gonna open this bag and pull out this beautiful bell pepper. Look at this. There comes the peel. Of course, don't try this at home because it's extremely hot, but I have Superman hands. Open it into petals. And 1, 2, and 3. Now you have the petals and the core stayed right there. I love the fact that we leave some of these charred pieces in there, and we're gonna place it in the sauce as well. The lamb has rested, the sauce has reduced, and it is time to plate. You know, I was born in the Middle East, Iran to be exact, and I was studied and schooled in Switzerland. Through my travels, I have been infused with many different flavors, and that is flavors of life. Then, when I became a chef, I took those flavors of life and made them the flavor of the plate and the food that I cook. Right now, in the Mediterranean, where I'm going today, I'm gonna serve this in a way that I have my bell pepper on one side of the plate. And you always wanna use odd numbers when it comes to plating. We're gonna place this beautiful, magnificently seared rack of lamb chops in the middle. So we have the protein, and we're gonna give it some height by letting it sit. And then we're going to do the eggplant. The sauce has already been infused into the vegetables. So with every bite, you're going to have various, not only textures, but flavors. And then the garlic is just gonna drizzle over the lamb. You're gonna clean the plate. Then I'm gonna place it in front of you. And then take that beautiful fresh mint and just sprinkle. And let that freshness cleanse your palate. This is your Chef Michael Feker checking out. Thank you. Pleasure, Bob. How are you? Wonderful. I'm the one that needs to.
I can take an order or come back in a few minutes.
They do not want to be bothered. They do not look like a kid. Hello there. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. They do not want to order. They want to spend the night with me and they want to close the place. That's what we are. That's right. Enjoy yourself.